So I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down. So I'll lay here as the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's always gone too fast, like a train to the beach or the life of James Dean. It kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow.
재밌어 여전히? 그 하는 거?
Haven't
지금
seen my
찍어?
twin brother. I keep missing his
뭐 저기
call.
편집할 거지?
It's funny just how easily a family can drift apart.
끝.
Finally getting married,
색깔은 이쁘다.
angel in
맛은 어떨지 모르겠어.
맛있을 것 같은데.
맛있었으면 좋겠다. Can you try? 그 다음에 스파클링 워터하고 시럽을 더 필요하면 내가 넣어줄게. 찍고 있구나. 아 기다리는 거야?
땡스 땡스. 맛있는데?
그래? 뭐 넣어줘?
You're the life of James Dean, and it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow.
I've had through the garden. 나는 주로 그 천리로 있는 그거. I don't really like walks.
Why?
But we can try it. And then just text me and ask me what we ordered. I'll tell you. Then I'll do one plain and one sesame or one everything. The yogurt?
Oh yes. We are going to share it.
Gotcha.
Alright, thank you.
You want more ice?
Yeah.
Yeah. 그치? 한국 사람이라고 할 수는 없는 것 같아 이제. 그치? 구멍.
In front of the what?
Here. Nice, right? Or well, not nice. The lighting is good. Come this way. There are always people like pretty and exercising dogs barking.
진짜 이쁘다. 오.
조심. 왕복. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay, it's fine. 이거 트레일이 거기까지 가.
어디? Oh my.
On the other side.
Really?
Groom the dog.
Yeah.
Love of your life.
Yeah.
America. 근데 카메라로 찍는데 더 별로래?
뭐 괜찮은 것 같은데. 카메라로 찍으면 색감이 더 예뻐.
내 차에 확실히 있어?
보여줘.
그러면서 그 얘기를 하더라고. 사고가 났다고.
Couple of billionaires died inside a submarine. Would you go to that extent to get away from me? God knows we tried to talk it out. And if the rapture came right now, I'd be okay with that. I would have given everything if you would let me. I would have fought it out until I drowned. Discovering the point where it went south was a therapist who opened up your mind. Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing graves in the silver market. When you said this is what you want. angels still jungle. Now I'm haunted by the thought of throwing grapes in the supermarket. When you said this is what you wanted, did you mean just stealing chocolates?
사이드 샐러드. 찍으셨어요? 색깔 준호 색깔? 아니 오늘 아직 다 안 났다 이거지 내 말은. 이제 입어야지 이쁘게 나온단 말이야.
그게 아니야. 프레젠테이션을 할 거면은
제대로 좀
그치.
Everybody loves somebody. Tell me I'm the one that you love. And everybody needs somebody. Tell me I'm the one that you love. Please don't make me wonder. Oh, I need you to be vulnerable. And everybody loves somebody. Tell me I'm the one that you love. Yeah, I know you must wanna experience the feeling when you love something. Everybody needs to feel it just once, even if it's wrong, yeah. Cause this life is too short to be in it alone, yeah. Speak my love language, need affirmations. Reassure me that I'm enough, enough.
그러니까 얼른 누워서 기절하자. 어?
Hello, hello.
Hello. Oh, yeah, we're kind of matching
Okay.
again. I'll give you an option where you want to go.
너무 많은데 옵션?
아니, this is one place.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do?
Is it the one option?
So this place or somewhere else that you want. Okay, let's go.
Let's go my Uber.
I'm working for free. It's no 돈이야. It's not. It's okay. I expected it. I was ready. I was ready to be 노동's
Free Uber.
free Uber. You know what I realized this morning?
What?
It's very good you're in Canada and I'm here. 5 days I'm not people in it, but if we lived close together or together,
아니 어제는 뭐 더 있었으면 좋겠다며. 어떻게 이렇게 하루 만에 바뀔 수가 있어?
it's both. Look at the wings.
This is 근데 like 11
아 레몬이야?
아니 11 bucks.
That was 11?
Yeah. 맛있지?
Oh, is it just 그 뭐지? Just to normal cheesecake flavor? It's not like any other flavor, right?
Yeah, it's the original one.
It's good.
Yeah.
I think is experience, and I think also the opportunity to figure out 네가 진짜 뭘 하고 싶은지. Because you just need to try whatever you want. I think that's really important. But if you're in school and then you're trying to work, you don't have the chance to 그냥 막 경험해. You know what I mean?
So abrupt, the way I am reminded of us. I found our stuff, old Polaroids of times behind us. I can't get you out of my head. Went on a day. Thought I'd get my mind off of you. We stayed up late. She got herself a glass of Pinot Noir, the same kind that what you always saved up for.